Thank you so much, my good friends, for coming today, and I apologize for those technical difficulties. And as you know, we guys missed the last Friday because of the Spring Renewal Day. So, this is one of the smaller type scissors that I don't like. Sorry about that. Let's get the big ones. So we're gonna remove the pericardium today, you know, so that we could expose the primary bronchi. Okay. So we could expose the primary bronchi, and then after that, we go through all the respiratory structures, and then we go through the. You see what I'm saying? The digestive system. Yeah, there's that. You're gonna see the what you call it, the atria and the auricles and stuff like that. You see the auricle. But the thing is, they blew up this heart. You see what I'm saying? All this stuff. They blew up this heart because they over-infused it. This is why you see all that blue. And we want to be careful not to cut off this azygos vein, which gets into the superior vena cava. Oh, there it is. And they blew it up, you know, here. You see what I'm saying? So there it is, my good friends. Do you see I almost cut it? No, I didn't almost cut it. I'm just kidding. There it is. This is the azygos vein. So, because you want to make sure it stays attached, because it gets into the superior vena cava just before it enters the right atria. You see what I'm saying? The azygos vein drains all the lungs because the hemiazygos and the accessory hemiazygos on the left, draining the left side, will join the azygos vein to dump into the or to deposit into the superior vena cava. Okay, my good friends, so that's one of the things. If you were to get a chance to remove your pericardium, which you guys want, you see there's the phrenic nerve. You see what I'm saying? The phrenic nerve that innervates the diaphragm, and it runs alongside the inferior vena cava. You understand? So in the exam, I might even say, what innervates the diaphragm? And then you'd say phrenic nerve. Do you see what I'm saying, my good friends? You see, I don't want to cut my phrenic nerve. Do you see? There's the phrenic nerve. Do you see it? Right there. Isn't that amazing, my excellent friends? Oh, there it is right there. And it innervates. There's one on either side. It is flanking the deal. So I'm going to peel it off so I don't cut it. Isn't that cool? Oh, my God. You see what I'm saying, my good friends? Is it on? Oh yeah, it's on.
You're gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah, I was like, you know how the technical difficulties have been doing us today. So I thought it wasn't on. So I flipped a little bit. So that's the only thing, last time with the other group, we didn't have to remove the pericardium. So it went a little faster. So, and with us, we have to do this plus the technical delays. And so, you know how things work normally. That's how it happens sometimes. But we got it. We'll get through this, and then we'll be able to do our thing today. You know what I'm saying? So now here, what you want to do, if you were the guy doing that, see, I scooted my phrenic nerve over there. Okay, my good friends. And I leave my azygos vein well alone. I don't want to cut this, okay, my good friends? No, don't do that. Don't do that. So I'm going to cut some of the pulmonary veins here and arteries. Very carefully. What I'm saying, I'm exposing my deals, and then I'm gonna scoot my phrenic nerve over there. So you see what I'm saying? I make sure I know what I'm cutting first. You see, I removed the connective tissue that was here. If you're ever the one doing your surgery, you need to know that. You need to do that. So now I make sure that I don't cut through my deal. So I cut going that way. So I don't cut through my azygos vein. You see what I'm saying, my good friends, and so forth. The azygos vein remains attached. Ooh, look at the primary bronchus right here. This is the right primary bronchus, and if you could feel this, you could feel the C-shaped cartilaginous rings kind of grinding through like that, you know. And we don't. This is the aorta. It goes down, and it goes down through the hiatus, which is a hole in the diaphragm to get through there. Okay, and the esophagus, which is behind the trachea. So in the exam, I will label the esophagus over here. You see what I'm saying? Over in the respiratory system. You understand, my good friends?
Are you gonna kind of have them like separated from each other, like the esophagus and the trachea? Like,
Yeah, no. In the exam, I took a good picture like this. You see? Did you see what I had to pull it out like that because it's really behind. It's posterior to the trachea. You see what I'm saying? So I do that. So I put the arrow for this, and I'm saying, what's that pipe or that what's that tube or whatever? And then you say, the esophagus, and then and then this one will be on the other side, the trachea. So the trachea for the respiratory system would be over here, and the tag for this, because the esophagus only goes through maybe 1 or 2 centimeters below the diaphragm into the, so most of the esophagus is in the thoracic cavity, not in the abdominal cavity. You see what I'm saying? Okay, my good friends. So you could see here. So you see. So now I'm actually, you see, there's the other one on the other side. I'm not going to pull too much here because I want my azygos vein to remain attached. You see what I'm saying? So there's the right primary bronchus, and there's the left primary bronchus over there. And this is the aorta, the descending thoracic aorta, and this is the inferior vena cava. Remember how when we did the brain eye heart, I was like, you don't have to be specific. Okay, you can just say vena cava, you can say superior vena cava, but this time I want it to be specific because that's for the circulatory system, by the way. You see, this is the superior vena cava, and if I point to this, you have to say superior vena cava. Don't just say vena cava, because that's not enough. And if I point to this, you have to say inferior vena cava, because that's what it is. You see what I'm saying? So this time I want you to be specific. I'm just giving you a warning shot for that. Okay, but the reason why we were doing this is so that we could see the right primary bronchus. You see, that's where you can, where the gallbladder is. It's the right side, and then the other one by default is the left primary bronchus. You understand? You see what I'm saying? Like that. And we got nice pictures in there for us to show that. Okay, so very good. So now, that this is going to be a separate video, my good friends.